Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Keith, and today we're going to be doing a presentation about the wondrous, the beautiful, the superfluous Beagle. I love dogs, and if you don't like dogs, you don't have to watch this video, but I think you should. Okay, Beagles by Keith. Isn't that little dog so cute? And this is just going to be like a factual presentation, so yeah, let's get on with it. Where do Beagles come from? Originally known to derive from England, bred in the 11th century, these Talbot Basset hounds were specifically bred for their wide variety of hunting skills, known as miniature foxhounds. They are acknowledged for their keen sense of smell. Interestingly enough, Illinois was the first state to import beagles from the UK to the United States. Additionally, the first beagle puppies bred were extremely tiny, 8 to 9 inches long, and able to fit in your pocket. Due to this, they used to be called pocket beagles and were used with the royalty. As beagles began to adapt in the United States after the first shipment in 1901, they have domesticated into the calm, fun-loving dog breed we know today. And that's why so many people love the Beagle. They are so sweet, well-tempered, even though they are very energetic. But let's move on with the slideshow because I think that this is very fascinating. I mean, they were pocket beagles. That's so tiny. Reminds me of teacup dogs a little bit. Okay, what's next? Beagles come in a wide variety of colors, like so. Ooh. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there probably are some traces of, Dalmatian in this dog right here. But basically, what I'm saying is not every beagle looks the same. They have different patterns all over them, right? This one has a large, white traces of white up its forehead, whereas this one is more so brown, leading into the white in its snout, and this one has more of a muted color palette. This one has more of, the black in its behind and the darker brown in its ears, and this one is completely separate, but it does have traces of a beagle in it. And so I just think that even though their color palettes are all very similar, they can really be represented in a variety of ways, and they can look really different, guys. Just in terms of their facial structure, like look at that. Let's talk about some basic facts when it comes to knowing about beagles. Beagles look sad because of the distinct curvature in their faces. However, their attitude is the complete opposite, and they are happy, fun-loving dogs. Beagles tend to be stubborn and want of independence, and they get easily distracted, so it may be difficult to train one at first. Once they get the hang of it, though, you're good to go. And I have experience with this with my dog, Sihi. Beagles are extremely energetic dogs and are rarely known to be aggressive. Because of this, you should take your Beagle for walks 2 to 3 times a day for 30 minutes to maintain their peak physical form. If they are older, you can only take them on one walk a day if you want, but I think when they are younger, it is the best time to get that exercise in. Don't over-exercise them, but just as much as you think will be needed in order to keep their shape. Beagles are also known to be extremely social dogs. I can attest to that, and love to have canine friends of their own, just not as much as they love their human friends. True, very true. Okay, well, how should I take care of my Beagle? Exercise. Like I said, of course, this depends on the age of your dog, but a young adult or puppy should have a minimum of 1 hour of physical activity a day. Hygiene. Yuck, there's a buildup of tartar on the surface of your canines. Canines! I just thought that was funny. Okay. Brush teeth 2 to 3 times a week to avoid the revolting situation of tooth decay. Dental treats are also fine. I think if you're working and you're in a rush, then giving your dog dental treats will also work. I will always prefer brushing your dog's teeth, but if you don't want to get in there, I suppose that is fine as well. Grooming. Try to brush your Beagle every day if possible, which should not be difficult because of their short coats. Of course, if you fail to do this, they will shed everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Really, like on the couch, on the sofa, on the floor, everywhere. You'll find pieces of dog hair in your hair. It doesn't even make sense. Give them baths every 2 months or so, but if you find them constantly rolling in the mud, an interval of 2.5 weeks should suffice. Of course, this is dependent on the dog themselves and their condition. Finally, always show your Beagle care and compassion because they truly love you. Beagles are so sweet. They are so compassionate. They pick up on the personality of their owner and they try to mimic it in the best way possible. So they're amazing. And we've come to the end of this beautiful presentation. Here are some YouTube Beagle channels to check out because even though my channel is miscellaneous, there are tons of other channels that are specifically dedicated to Beagles. And like it says on the bottom, the subscriber count is subject to change. I made this slide like 6 months ago. Actually, no, I made it more like 10 months ago. I kept updating it, but I did not update the channel. So if they have a lot more subscribers than before, I know Beagle Care probably has like 200K or something. So they've been growing rapidly. But yeah, all great channels. Please check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope that you have a great day and many more great days to come.